is talking about.
What's up, family? A little house cleaning before I get started. If you have not done so already, there's a little bell next to the subscribe button. Go ahead and click on it right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Next up on the menu, the No Mo Talk t-shirts are here. And we ran numbers yesterday. Thank you for everybody that got yourself one or two. And the hoodies too, you know, I got hoodies, I got phone cases, cool stuff. Click on the link in the description to get yourself something cool. Get yourself some No More Talk merch, especially since Facebook and Instagram trying to silence people that they don't agree with. I mean, that ain't what I meant by No More Talk. Anyway, man, get your No More Talk t-shirts. Now let's get into it. I did not want to believe this, but it's true. Following the death of John Singleton, who died at 51 years old, young man, young, his family is now in an all-out battle for control of his estate. Sources connected to the Singleton family says that his mother, Sheila Ward, is not only up against Cleopatra, his daughter, but also his estranged father and his girlfriend of his one-year-old son. Last week, Cleopatra filed a motion seeking to block her grandmother's proposed conservatorship. She claims that Ward wants to liquidate John's estate and freeze out his 7 children. Singleton's estate is worth an estimated $35 million. Here's the deal. John's mother is his longtime business manager, so it would make perfect sense that she would handle his professional decisions. This is why I'm told that she filed for conservatorship. But I am still a little dumbfounded as to why they pulled the plug so fast. I mean, I've been to a lot of hospitals and I've seen a lot of people on life support. And people usually hang on, longer than that. I think he went in on the, 15th or something, and they pulled the plug like just a couple weeks later. I don't know. It's a personal choice at the end of the day. I know that my friend's mother was on life support, and after about maybe 3 or 4 days, the doctor was trying to convince them to pull the plug. Luckily, they had a majority rule system in place, and she had 4 kids who were for and 4 kids who were against pulling the plug. So she had a total of 8 kids, and it split right down the middle. If just one would have crossed over and said, pull it, she would have been dead, and she would not have lived an extra year. Now, one might say, well, she lived another year, but she was in a lot of pain and she still suffered. So she suffered for an additional year, one might say. But she got to see her son graduate college, and she also got to cook at his wedding, which was a big thing for her. She wanted to see her son get married. That was a big deal for her. And she held on. As fragile as she was there physically and spiritually. I'm going to tell you this. I personally think that if you don't have a will or some type of medical directive and you become incapacitated or you die, you're setting yourself up for failure in the afterlife, especially if you live in California, because the courts are going to charge your estate up so much, they're going to take so much money, they're going to cause your family additional pain, additional suffering, because they don't care about none of y'all. They want that bread. That's all they care about. It's always sad to see family fighting over money. I know that's why, I take care of my business the way I take care of it. And hey, anybody trying to pop up after I go, hey, it ain't gonna be none of that. I kept it simple, man. I'm not about to have all these baby mamas everywhere popping up and all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm not putting my kids through that. Yeah, and I'm not putting myself through it. So I'm gonna roll up out of here the way I live my life in dignity with respect. All of this fighting over money, people fighting at the funerals and don't want this person to come and they're angry and all of that mess. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. It takes away from the person's legacy. It takes away from the deceased legacy. Because that's what we're talking about right now. Right now, it should be all about John and his legacy, how he lived, and now we out here talking about people fighting over money. Yeah, I don't want that. Now, having said that, his babies deserve money. Anybody he brought into this world, they deserve some of that money. And they got a right to fight for it. So, but so does his mother. She brought him into the world, and she, again, like I said, she was his longtime business manager. So I'm sure that he wanted his mother in control of his estate more than he wanted anybody. So even though he had children, perhaps he didn't trust that his children would be as effective with taking care of his business and seeing through everything like he did. I met his mother, great lady. I met her about a year and a half ago. Real nice lady. And I know he loved her to death. And I really don't remember seeing, I don't know if his kids there? I don't remember meeting any of his kids. Maybe I did meet them, but I don't know. But anyway, this is a mess, man. What a mess. In any event, R.I.P. John Singleton. Hopefully. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?